Welcome to the nation, Monster Nation, that is. I am your host. I'm your tour guide. I'm the president. I'm the landlord. I'm the king around here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm Oxydan Floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. Rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation, leave us a super thanks, super chat, or cash app. Cash app tag is in the description, along with the camp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. Because some of y'all do be coming in here and complaining that I'm talking about a particular topic when you are the one who clicked on the video, seeing the thumbnail, seeing the title, come in here and talk about, yeah, we don't want to hear all that. When the new music coming out? First of all, new music is coming out, but that's besides the point. Yeah, all of the mixtapes is at the other end of that Bandcamp link. Yeah, from non-violent rock all the way back to Shell Shock. I mean, Rockin' Out West is there too. All of the Monster Monday freestyles and all of that's there. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, when you writing on the walls, aka leaving comments, you can spell everything how you want. You can spell phone with an F, don't matter. But you do not spell monster with an E and R. It's an A. It's monster, not monster. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's A's and H's, no E's and R's. A is how we spell this rock's name. You know what I mean? If you K on it, then I'm sorry. Unless you a Crip. Tell you, Crips get a pass. But you gotta, I'm not telling you to snitch on yourself, but you could throw a little cuz or something in the comments so I know. And if you feel like that's doing too much, then spell my name right. Um, Salute to y'all though. I don't want no smoke. Um, oh yeah, and it's BCC, not BBC. And pause protesters, the door is that away. We are pause practitioners, and so on and so forth. Professional pause practitioners around this side. But anyway, moving right along. What are we doing, B? Have y'all seen Dame Dash? Dame Dash's response to the Jay-Z verse. The Dame Dash crash. Yes. Dame Crash. This is his new name. Because that's what he's doing. It's no H in monster. But salute to you. Riz, what it look like? M. Lopez. So yeah, oh yeah. So I wanna backtrack for a second. When I was talking about, because you know this the debate is still going around. You know, people are still upset that Jay-Z said in his GQ interview that he didn't think battling was good for was healthy for hip hop. You know, battle songs, not the battle rap culture, not what, Sway Sever and Mav Hoffa and them, not that. You know what I'm saying? The Nas, Jay-Z, the Kendrick, Drake, that is what he was talking about. You know what I mean? And but he said all of that. A lot of people didn't like when he said that. Some of us did. I liked when he said, I appreciated that. I agree. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I don't like what comes from it a lot of times. But when he turned around and jumped on the root stage with the, you know what I'm saying, with the switch and air everything out, niggas was like, yo, B, how, what you doing? You being a hypocrite and we don't like it, right? And I couldn't formulate no argument. And I'm a Jay-Z fan, you know what I'm saying? Like I let all of my biases be known, you understand what I'm saying? But I couldn't really debate that. Because Jay-Z don't have to respond to none of these dudes, right? So this is all what I said in my last video, or paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? But I also said, the contrary, and I also said that I was going to try to come up with some sort of justification if I can. Maybe I wasn't You know what I'm saying? Maybe I wasn't thinking outside of the box. I got one. It's not necessarily a justification, but it is an analogy that shows us that we all do what he just did. All of us. We all hypocritical. Well, a lot of us. Listen, we all adults. A lot of us drink. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us smoke weed. You know, a lot of us do it too much. Like I understand, weed is not supposed, weed ain't really a drug, but you can overdo anything, right? And we know that. A lot of us know that. Let's just stick to drinking. I mean, some of us do worse drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's just take drinking. The most popular one, the one that they still promote on TV. Drinking, right? Beer commercials in the Super Bowl and all of that. We all know that that's bad for us. But a lot of us, a lot of you, still do it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe Jay-Z wasn't saying, I mean, did he say that he wouldn't participate in this blood sport anymore? Or did he just say, hey man, it's bad for us? I mean, because all of the food that we eat today is bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, they sell something that's organic, then 5 years later, you find out they was lying. At this point, we know it. You understand? Man, you can't trust nothing. You just gotta. It's the way of the world. We don't like the politics of the country, capitalism. Sometimes we don't. You know how a lot of us feel. I don't know about y'all, but I know a lot of us feel a certain type of way about capitalism. But we participate. It's the way of our world. We don't know another way. This is what we do. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, on the damn crash. Where's my other phone? Let me see something. I want to look up a word. Because it's a word that I use, but I want to make sure I'm specific. I want to make sure I'm correct because I've been using it a lot, and I want the exact definition. So bear with me for a second. Let me see. The word is flail, because Dame Dash is flailing. He's not the first person I've seen flailing recently. I've seen Rick Ross flailing. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean by flail, well, I just looked up and I think I've been using it correctly. It says flail. A flail generally refers to a swinging tool or weapon or the act of waving something wildly. Depending on the context, it can take three primary forms: agricultural tool, they're talking about a tool, a weapon, and they said physical movement, the action of thrashing or waving arms or legs about in an energetic, wild, or uncontrolled manner. When I say a person is flailing, that's what I mean metaphorically. I mean that they just reaching wildly. You understand what I'm saying? They just like in a panic. Like I remember, I seen a funny meme on Instagram one time. Somebody said it was something to the effect of, I was in the shower and I slipped and I tried to grab the water. You know what I'm saying? And that put me in the mind that put me in the mind frame of, when somebody is flailing. You know what I mean? So in this context, I look at all of the things that Dame Dash was saying, the Jay-Z breath stink, the rhyme was corny, to this and all of these things. Like, it's like, yo, B, it's corny. And you're flailing. It's very reactionary. And when I say corny, I don't mean, I mean, it's not cool. And when I say not cool, I don't mean like, that's wrong. I don't mean it's wrong when I say it's corny. I don't mean it's not cool when I mean, you understand? That's not what I'm saying. Mm-mm. What I'm saying is, it's not swaggy. The thing that you Harlem, the thing that swag means more to a Harlem nigga than everything. I mean, it's not cool like that. No cool points. It's not funny. It ain't like, and not that it's funny. No, being not disrespect ain't funny. Not funny. No, that's a bet. The joke ain't funny. Plain and simple, like it just ain't funny. You know what I mean? It's like you getting ranked. You getting ranked the fuck out, and it's not funny. It's like it's the equivalent of somebody. It's the equivalent of somebody telling you telling you your mother's a man. No, not that, not that. Something different. Somebody ranking on your shoes, or somebody telling you your something derogatory about you, when you going your mother, but you ugly though. Again, I'm having trouble articulating just how corny and why corny. Like I had the same trouble with Rick Ross when he was talking about Big's mama. I mean, Mile, your mama. He was flailing, very grasping at straws. Very, my feelings is hurt, and I just gotta say anything right now. And I don't like it. It don't make you look good. It don't. It make you look, in my opinion, anyway. I'm not the authority on none of this, but like, here's it on some real. I can remember a time when Jay-Z flailed, in my opinion. When Nas put out Ether, and Jay-Z put out Super Ugly within 24 hours, I feel like he was flailing on that too. Like it's like it was an emotional reaction. His reaction was emotional. It wasn't controlled. It was like, yeah, it didn't feel right. You understand what I'm trying to say? You just it's like you got to do something, but not necessarily you not. If somebody punch you in the head, or somebody smack you in the back of the head, right, and then put their hand on your head, and you just swinging, but like they bigger than you, right, and you just swinging, and yeah, pause, put the hand on your head, and whatever. But we all seen that, what I'm saying, when the person and the little guy is just swinging with all kind of anger, but his punches ain't hitting nothing, or even if his punches is, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all ain't slow. Citizens here are pretty smart. So yeah, that's what I think, B. And I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, there have been times when with Dame Dash, I've stood, not on his physical side, but like I was on his side on numerous things. points and issues. Like it took like I was a Dame supporter for a long time. Rockefeller breaking up hurt my feelings. I didn't blame Dame. I recognized. I felt like I understood both sides to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Dame is just like, yo, he's a little bit too brash, but I felt like he meant well most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But in the separation over the years, Dame went from not really mentioning Jay that much, or trying not to. Only if you ask me about it, him not even saying his name, referring to him as homeboy. He went from that to talking about him every chance he get, and then still claiming he don't like talking about him. He only do it cause y'all whatever. But then Jay Z get how many bars Jay Z gave him on that stage? Cause I thought it was two. Upon further review, it was really it felt like it was just one. He said the teeth is tumbling out of their mouths and so on and so forth. But then when he said when he was dissing Oskino, I thought that I didn't realize he was calling Oskino a Chatty Patty. I thought Chatty Patty was another shot at Dame just because Chatty Patty was Dame word. He brought that word to the culture, so I thought that was a shot at him. But y'all, citizens and tourists and everybody in the, let me know that all of that was, you know what I'm saying? For Oskino. All right, so J Money said the Chatty Patty was Dame, but he already had addressed Dame a few bars earlier. Then he got to the, you know, nut ass nigga still stuttering, Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Like it makes sense that as a rapper, I feel, all right, maybe for both of them, but nah, I don't think so. I don't think so upon further review. But either way, it was still only two bars, even if he was talking about Dame in that bar. You know what I'm saying? Or were there more? See, this is why. Listen, no disrespect to my city or to my coast. I mean, I'm actually on the west side right now, but I'm from the East Coast. I'm from New York, Brooklyn, Brownsville, right? But this is why I appreciate West Coast diss records because they said with their chest. You never had the question. You never had to wonder what was a diss when it came to them. You know what I'm saying? You knew. Say it with your chest. Take it how you want to. Argue with your mama. Who went to Redirection High School in 1999? I went to Redirection High School in like 1990 and 91 after they kicked me out of Lafayette. But yeah, dang, man, come on, bro. I mean, hey, it's the algorithm. It's what it is. You know what I mean? I can't be mad at anybody who responded to what Jay said. You know what I'm saying? In real life. I'm just saying your response is not necessarily a good one. I don't think it I don't think I mean I it probably gets you money, I just don't think it makes you look good. You know what I'm saying? You were very flaily and very like your feelings were hurt. There are times you have handled disrespect way better than that. I would like you to find those times. I mean if you go over your game tapes, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it. So yeah, he said I think Dame drunk in that interview. Hey man, listen, man. To each his own. If he drunk, that brings us back to our old to my first point of this video. We all know drinking is bad. We still do it anyway. Well, some of us. You know what I'm saying? I still have a drink from time to time. Um, we know it. We know it ain't good for us, but we still do it. You know what I'm saying? So Jay-Z knows and believes that battling in raps is bad for the um the industry class of hip hop. But hey, man, maybe that's his wine, his champagne. It's another form of marijuana. Listen, don't, hey kids, don't try this at home. But me, his teeth just tumbling, chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest, Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. Listen, don't try this at home, kids. I just had a whole conversation with my daughter. I don't want to put her on blast, right? But I heard her in her room on the phone with her friends cursing. She on the phone cursing. I went and had a whole talking to her. I'm like, yo, what are you? Real parental moment. I'm like, your friends? I'm like, yo, they parents let them hold this, that, and the third. But I talk the way I talk. Somebody said Dame should have told him, at least I could grow a beard. Yeah, that would have been good. Tell him he growing that out, you doing all that with the hair on you want dreadlocks, afros, and all of that, because you can't grow no beard, nigga. I mean, that might have been funny. That we, that might have worked. But yeah, you hear the way I rap. You know, I be trying to clean it up for YouTube and all of that, but you cussing and fussing. I be in my dreams cussing loud. Like I talk in my sleep, I be cursing. I woke myself up calling somebody a bitch ass nigga. Anyway, you made it to the end of this. Yo, I wish I could gather up all of the people who have heard me talk in my sleep and do videos on that. But some of those people don't talk to me no more. Or yes, they do, but whatever. I don't talk to some of them no more. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones. You hype? Rock on, rock on.